All right, guys, what's going on? Sorry, it's been a while since I made a video. I've been really busy with work and stuff, and I was gonna shoot a video of my truck today with the deck slide and all the pack out stuff, but it's cold, wet, and rainy down here in Florida today, so just hanging out in the garage, and I had an idea. That popped into my head about helpers and how to get into the trade and what they would need. So I know when I first started, I had help from my brother that was in plumbing for a little bit longer than me, and a couple of other guys. I watched some YouTube videos, and I ended up bringing like a backpack full of stuff to work on my first day as an apprentice. So today I'm going to do 4 or 5 tools you should have on day one. So to kick off the first tool, I would say a pair of these, good old channel locks. I've had these Milwaukee ones forever. Here's a small pair. This set right here, actually I just looked up on Home Depot, and it's 25 bucks for a small pair and a bigger pair like this. This is like a medium-sized pair. I have one that's a little bit bigger. A lot of guys are gonna ride Knipex and best of the best, blah, blah. I've been doing this for 6 years, and I've had the same set of Milwaukee channel locks. They're not channel locks, but Milwaukee pliers. They've gotten every job done. Never had a flood in my entire career. So, do I want some Knipex? Yeah, probably eventually I'm gonna get some. I like to upgrade my tool bag, but for 25 bucks, guys, that's my first tool that you should have on day one. Number 2, get yourself a nice 11-in-1. These Milwaukee ones are real nice. I have probably 7, 8, 9 of these laying around because I always buy them. But 11-in-1s, these are really good for fern coves. They got little nut drivers on each side, the little star bits, the Torx bits, and then they have a Phillips head and flathead. So this is my go-to. These are like 15 bucks usually at Home Depot. I recently picked up this Weehaw one at Lowe's. I was there. It's probably the only thing I'd ever bought from Lowe's tool-wise. But I like it because it reminded me of the Milwaukee one, but it has a bigger grip. So this has been treating me pretty good. So far we got some channel locks, an 11-in-1. Like I said, these come in a pair, so I would just spend the 25 bucks, get your bang for your buck, get a small pair and a medium-sized pair, and you can do a lot with those. And then an 11-in-1. 9 times out of 10, as a service plumber, I could walk into a call and just do a job with these 2 things right here. The minis and a screwdriver. It might be a flapper, it might be a fill valve, something stupid. I would definitely have those 2. These are on my person in my back pocket at all times, Monday through Friday. Number 2, I got these big 2-inch PVC cutters. As you can see, they've seen some use. I have upgraded to some rigid ones since, but I say get these big 2-inch ones because they'll cut PEX, CPVC, PVC, PVC drain line up to 2 inches. So if your plumber needs any kind of pipe, this will cut it all right here. If he's like, go give me a 13-inch piece of PEX, 3/4, ½ inch, whatever, you can cut it with that. You can get a nice straight cut on it usually if the blade's not all nicked up like mine is. But maybe he needs 19 inches of 1.5-inch drain pipe. You can use that too. So number 3, pair of 2-inch cutters, just because of versatility. You can cut a lot of stuff with that. Then number 4, just a tape measure. You're gonna need something to measure that pipe. You know, the plumber's gonna have his tape measure. You better have one too. He's not gonna hand you the tape measure and be like, go get, you know, me a 12-inch and 7/8 piece of pipe or whatever. He's gonna want you to have your own tape measure, so you can go take these two, go cut the pipe, bring it back, and make sure it's accurate. So that's tape measure. So this stuff right here, I did the math. This stuff before tax is like 80 bucks. So for 80 bucks, you know, hopefully, I don't know, borrow some money from your mom and dad. Maybe you got some money saved up from cutting grass, hopefully, I don't know. But 80 bucks will get you, you know, some stuff. Like if somebody showed up to work with me on day 1 and this is all they had, I'd be pretty happy. This is a decent setup. So, like I said, like 80 bucks will get you all this. Another thing you can do is, like me personally, because I use a lot of pack out stuff, I get a lot of tools and they come in these bags, and I don't really have a lot of use for them, so I give them out to helpers and stuff, let them, you know, hold their tools in them, because I'll take my tool out and I'll throw it in my pack out in these contractor bags. I don't use them, but you can get them on eBay for a couple bucks too. So I would do that. And then another little bonus, I would get some kind of marker. It doesn't have to be a Milwaukee ink saw, but maybe a Sharpie or whatever. These are 99 cents, these Milwaukee ones. So I would get that so you can measure your pipe. And this is a super bonus. Just a little LED light. This one's 300 lumens. It's got a magnet on it. So it's nice for underneath sinks and stuff. I usually will stick that to the hinge, and it'll light up everything I need lit up. So, but that's it. Take a good look at this stuff, guys. All this here, with the exception of this one, sold at Home Depot. Go to your local one and pick it up if you're going to be an apprentice or try your hand at being an apprentice. And good luck. Boom! My bad, guys. There was one more thing that I totally forgot about that I wanted to add to these list of tools. And that is the old M18 Pro Press. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, I did forget a knife. You know, if the plumber needs help opening stuff, or if he's like, open this up, get all these parts out for me, maybe you have a faucet, whatever. Open up this water heater box for me. Definitely want a knife. I love these Milwaukee ones. This one has a screwdriver on it. But this is another one of those things where I have a ton of them. Here's a new one I just got a few days ago. You can tell it ain't all beat up yet. Give it time. And then here's a little small one. So this small one, I think when I looked it up, this is like $9. This one with the screwdriver on the end is 20. This one's between 15 and 20, but just get yourself a nice sharp knife. Keep a sharp blade in it in case you need to open anything for the plumber. He'll appreciate that. So that's it. If you guys want to go get a Pro Press and you got the money, go grab one of those too. No, but seriously, a lot of the companies I work for or have worked for in the past, they keep the Pro Press fittings locked down tight. So chances are the plumber is going to have a hard time getting their hands on them. I'm lucky enough where I get to go buy my own stuff from the supply houses, so I make sure I have my own assortment of Pro Press fittings on my truck. So that's it, guys. Appreciate you watching. See you next time. I'm going to get that truck video out as soon as the weather turns around.